niggas ain't playing. Do anything for them bands. Stabbed in the back after shaking your hand, they ain't your friend. Should've listened to what mama told. Niggas two-faced today, phone and danger. I remember.
What's Billy Bap got cooking up? Billy Bap? It's Billionaire Black. But see, this guy was so smart. He knew that white folks were being racist sort of to that Billionaire Black, so he came out with that Billy Bap. He's hitting all different markets. Man, I've been fucking with Billionaire Black for some years now. All right, him. You know who else? And King Lil J. He's gonna be free any day now. Like, I think this summer. Wow, is it gonna be that summer? Is that what they're saying? It's gonna be like that summer, a GD summer, like Gangster Disciples, like all those niggas, like back then, like back in like whatever year it was. I don't even remember what years it was, but back in them times, it's gonna be like one of them summers. Lil J's gonna be out. It's like, man, R.I.P. to Duck. It's like, man, why'd you have to go to that T-shirt shit? You know, you could stay home, my nigga, or something. Man, order Amazon. How many times can I recommend that? Amazon.com. Okay, stay home. It's not just about some sickness and vaccines. It's about, man, it's about people are just hungry, period. Remember how there used to be like this and that, people make moves on people and all that, and da-da-da. Yeah, it's way worse now. It's like almost like that. It's gone back to the roots. If you never went, it started going back to the roots a while ago. Actually, it started going back to the roots around 2017. It went back to the roots for everybody. Because that is what the economy is. Everybody counts. It started going back to the roots back then. I used to do heavy moves with China and stuff. Next thing you know, I had to fight a legal case. That's big money. They lost out for them years. No wonder they went and receded. I was one of the top businessmen of my new generation. Let's listen to something.
I don't know what the fuck going on.
Hey, you heard what dude said about Pop? Who, Ronnie?
Niggas be doing all that rada. Shut up, get your top
fuck
pop,
is Rico?
bitch. Get it. Shit. Bitch, I be fly like a pilot. And the young nigga be sliding wild and sipping codeine while I'm driving.
Shit.
Scarf on my head like a pirate. I got the bitch from the islands. Niggas be wolfing but pages on private.
Nigga page on private, bro. Bitch,
I'm Lucius, I need me a cookie. Hit my DM, wanna book. I see you watching and look. Your bitch wanna slide, but if that bitch slides, she gotta eat my bitch puss.
Slide over.
That's player shit, bro. No, I do not accept apologies. Not with the fire and the artery. Grab a Mac and let the chopper speak. Hit a nigga main artery. Bitch, I'm the shit, baby, pardon me. Don't let the rumors and lies get to me, my nigga. That shit do not bother me.
Shit don't bother me at all, bro.
Load up them weapons, it's playtime. I grab a chopper, it's K-time.
Maybe this video will do numbers. Maybe it won't. Maybe, you know, it all takes time. But at the end of the day, I know it's Billy Bat. I know he makes good music. So why would I not show Billy Bat? You know? Anyways, yeah, like I said, I learned a lot from Billionaire Black. He's a smart guy. And I'll tell you something about Billionaire Black. He's been really good at laying down, like when he knows it's not his time. He's the type of guy, he might have a hit record in the chamber or whatever, but he won't even blast it off sometimes. He just likes being himself, and then you might get hit with some Billy Bat, and then he's just so cool of a nigga, you know? He's just so cool of a guy. He's always a cooler guy. He's sort of a push. He let niggas push him over, but he wasn't no pushover. But he was willing to play around. He's willing to take that heat. You know, that was Billy Bat. That's Billy Bat, you know, and that's why he's had such a long career. It's just kind of like that. Like, if he was just a little bit gay, you got a little bit farther than other niggas that wasn't gay at all. Sometimes. Let's see. King Yella. I haven't heard this one in a while. But I like all these guys. That's the funniest thing. Is like I'm a big fan of everybody, and I think a lot of people are. But then you have them making content, and they're all sort of competition with each other. So then they go at each other and all that. But then it can get dangerous and all that. But we all love them all. But sometimes people get excited when their favorite rapper one's up on another one. But that's kind of the game that it is. Kind of like MMA. It really comes down to some real street business. Your music can sound whatever. I know some people that got really hot music, and they recorded mad albums, and they don't got no money. They are like dead broke, like straight up. Cause man, if you don't got that algorithm where it's recycling and all that, where you're getting that money, King Yella ain't one of them. I know King Yella's making money. This is an old one back before King Yella went to the feds and everything. But uh like King Yella's always had money, and he pulled that thing on Instagram where everybody was kind of like thinking. I had that quick thought like, damn, King Yella's in the hole, eh? Like he was in the halfway house or whatever. But then he tuned court. He's got money, and then they brought him back in. But now he's back out. He's doing well. They're understanding him. He's doing well. He's coming out with new content. But it's hard out here, man. That content don't make much money. Niggas got to get a job. It's that time of the year. Like maybe in 10 years or something, like around the same time it was last time, like 2027 and shit, you're going to be on top of the world. But right now it's that Burger King flipping burgers. Or you remember when you heard about flipping burgers? You know what I mean? He would have knocked me out for saying that to him. But real talk, I'm not just saying that to him, I'm saying that to myself. Right now, it's flipping burger season big time. And it has been for a while. And especially right now. If you haven't been right now, if you haven't been flipping burgers for the past while now, you're a straight bum. Like if you haven't done nothing for the past while, you're probably dead right now. That is what COVID-19 and shit is. And like man, like but he had that picture where he was in that halfway house. And if you don't know what that is, it's like sort of like a homeless shelter, but sometimes they call it a halfway house, because like somebody that gets out of prison, they can go to the homeless shelter when they get out and shit or stuff like that, and then they go there. They may sleep there for who knows how long. Sometimes people have to sleep there for a while, years and whatnot. But you got people that are just homeless; they're not criminals. But halfway house is almost like a homeless shelter, but sometimes they force you to stay there. Like sometimes they let you decide, hey, do you need to have to stay at the halfway house to get back on your feet in the streets? Because people don't want to like get out and have to go pay big bucks for hotels. Hotels are it's all about getting as much footage and everything with the hotels, like media and all that, pictures and video and having a good time, party and maybe special occasions and stuff. Other than that, like they don't want to go to the hotels and you don't want to go to hotels. So you go to the halfway house when you get out of prison. I've even had to stay at like halfway houses and stuff, and they're hard. They're very hard. But Yella's a big man, but you might get ganged up. They might, so it's a very dangerous. It can be very dangerous, but it can be very. They have really nice ones too, with great people there that are very good and that are like housing things. But he's making money on that. I don't know if he's still in the halfway house or not, but from last I heard, he was in and out of it. But he knows everyone around the area and stuff. I really want to see him tighten down and be like one of these. You know how it is. You're supposed to get on YouTube, get your own channel, which I think he does, and then you're supposed to get like that partnership deal, and you're supposed to you're supposed to get that monetization and all that. Like he's got his little monetization, he's got his official artist channel, and all that. But he could start doing like more vlogs, like little personal vlogs of him and his family. He could like start doing more like YouTuber stuff and kind of like move away from the music, and then do music every once in a while and all that. But that's what I think would be good for Yella. Get on all that, get on that. See, it's hard for Yella to sit down like that. Yella is a street dude. And he had a really hard life too, you can tell. And the thing about Yella is like it's gonna take some time for him to adjust. And it's also gonna take some time for people to I would have said stop effing with Yella or whatever in Yella's voice or whatever, but they gotta give Yella a chance. And Yella's gotta he's gotta hold on to it and be appreciative, and he's gonna be nothing but successful. That's key.